in. So on the red team, we have the stuff's going wrong already. On the red team, we have the Friendfish. This is a goldfish piloted by Dementio. It has a Carronade on the front, a Banshee on the left, and a Carronade on the right. We also have the Greasy Dream. This is a squid piloted by Mighty Keb. It has a Gatling on the front, a Banshee on the right, and a Gatling on the back. Would you like to take blue team?
No, you do it.
Alright, on the blue team we have the Uwa Mobulench. This is a Mobula piloted by Nietzsche's Mustache. It has a Hades on the front, an Artemis and a Banshee on the bottom, a Harpoon and a Gatling on the top. And their ally is the Sorrow. This is a goldfish piloted by Finks. It has a heavy Carronade on the front, as well as a Banshee on the right and a Carronade on the left. And we've already gotten into this engagement. The Greasy Dream has flown in behind the blue lines. The Sorrow is now turning to face them, while Mobulench continues facing the Friendfish. Gatling fire going into Mobulench, going to bring them about to half of their armor. Sorrow now getting that heavy Carronade snipe onto the Greasy Dream, meaning that they're going to fall, but they get their balloon up as they continue loading their Gatling into the Uba Mobulench. And there's the armor break. Sorrow tries to go for the bump on Greasy Dream, but misses. Banshee going into Mobulench brings them to about half their perma health. The heavy Carronade has gone in there and popped their balloon. Another armor break now. Banshee shots not seeming to go in. Going a bit late, but the armor gets up in time. Gatling going to go in again. Sorrow's still in the back of the Greasy Dream. Armor break on the Uba Mobulench again, and there's what appears to be a Gat kill for the Greasy Dream. Sorrow now going to be in this 2v1 as the Greasy Dream's balloon is popped, as is the Sorrow's. Friendfish managing to keep that height advantage and angle advantage on the Sorrow, who have now fallen out of arcs for all other ships. Gatling fire going to go in there, going to bring down their armor, or not, but but it is on fire. Balloon of that Sorrow is at such low health they don't have a chance to rise, but there's a balloon break and an armor break. Explosive damage not going to come in time as they get the armor back up. Gatling going back in. Uba Mobulench still hasn't spawned, waiting for their ally to die. Balloon is broken once again as they bump the environment, which will break their armor. Go for it. They take another bump on the environment. Uba Mobulench has now spawned back in. Gatling going into the balloon of the Sorrow. Carronade goes right into the balloon of the Sorrow, which will pop it. Sorrow once again descending. Greasy Dream is climbing up, hoping to find the Uba Mobulench wherever they have spawned. So we have a Carronade duel going on. The Sorrow just can't rise enough to actually get their Carronade arcs on anything. Greasy Dream descending now back to attack the Sorrow. There's the armor break. Sorrow tries to avoid the Carronade of the Friendfish, but instead the two Banshees go into their balloon, setting it on heavy fire. There's an armor break on the Sorrow, balloon break as well, and an engine broken, and there's the kill for the Greasy Dream. Uba Mobulench, of course, has spawned back in, so the Greasy Dream is immediately accelerating as fast as they can and flying up above this mountain, looking for the Uba Mobulench. If they can get to the Uba Mobulench before the Sorrow can spawn again, it's going to be a big advantage for them. The goldfish there, the Friendfish, though, being a lot slower than the squid. But the Uba Mobulench has spotted the Greasy Dream, and now the Uba Mobulench has been spawned as well. But the Sorrow spawns in right on top of the Greasy Dream. Greasy Dream is going to get behind the Mobula. Gatling fire going into that hull armor. Not going to manage to get the armor break this time, but Uba Mobulench returns with their own Gatling fire. Friendfish has now entered this battle. Oh, and there's a kill for the Sorrow. That was nearly an insta-kill, as is what the Friendfish has just done to the Mobula. Right now the Sorrow has a slight positioning advantage. shoot their carronade, but do not manage to get a balloon break. Instead, the friendfish is the first to get a balloon break, meaning the Sorrow is going to be descending rapidly now. But the friendfish is running from this engagement, because they are, of course, in blue spawn, which will give the blue team an advantage when fighting, because it takes the Mobula a lot less time to get in than the Greasy Dream.
Actually, it doesn't look like it, because Greasy Dream is about to re-engage. Actually, they are re-engaged now.
There's the Greasy Dream coming in without Gatling, nearly getting that armor break. The balloon descending them behind that mountain, though. Mobula has returned to this engagement. They took a long time between spawn and engaging again. Gatling going into the Mobula this time. There's going to be the armor break. Banshee's going in, doing a decent bit of damage. Going about half wide. More Gatling going in. There's another armor break. More Banshees going in. Going to bring them to about just under a quarter of their health. Friendfish now has had their balloon broken. That means they're going to be out of arc for most of their guns at this point. Gatling going into Mobula. Banshee in, and there's the kill. Sorrow now in a 2v1, and Fancy Pretzels do have the 4-1 lead right now. Sorrow needs to survive if they want to have a chance at winning. But the Gatling's going to go and break the armor. The carronade has broken the balloon at the Greasy Dream, meaning their arcs are going to be much more difficult to get now. With the as they say that, they send their Gatling back into the Sorrow. This time not getting an armor break. Instead, the Greasy Dream's balloon broken again. And have a fire on their balloon, but they get a mallet on it. Sorry, armor, they get a mallet on it in time. Gatling going into Sorrow, Banshee, and there's the kill. Fancy Pretzels defeat Mustache Ryders by a score of 5-1.